I do feel isolated.
Yeah, it's mine and Kody's. We're celebrating our 20th anniversary, so he's taking me out.
Sister Wives, Janelle Brown missing her old life in Flagstaff as Tata Farms faces setbacks. Is she regretting her move to North Carolina? Janelle Brown from Sister Wives has recently hinted that she misses living in Flagstaff. She spent nearly 30 years with her former husband, Kody Brown, and did her best to adhere to the rules of polygamy. Janelle accepted Kody's other wives, Meri, Christine, and Robyn Brown, while also being a wonderful mother to her 6 children. Despite putting a lot of effort into their polygamous marriage, Janelle never received enough respect from Kody. In 2020, she reached a breaking point when Kody forced her to follow his strict pandemic rules and kick their sons out of the home. In 2021, Janelle witnessed a significant division in the Brown family. She noticed Kody becoming distant from everyone except his favorite wife, Robyn, which led her to realize she was wasting her time with him. Janelle also saw Christine leaving Kody, which inspired her to do the same in 2022. After splitting up with Kody, Janelle began focusing on her health and her businesses, making up for the lost time. She also moved from Flagstaff, Arizona, to North Carolina and bought a large piece of land. At the same time, Janelle also promised to rid herself of negativity. Flagstaff still feels like home to Janelle. Janelle takes pride in having extensive knowledge of Flagstaff. While Janelle has established a new life in North Carolina, she still misses her time in Flagstaff. In the past year, she has posted several updates about her former hometown, talking about her past and present emotions. Most recently, Janelle shared an Instagram story about her recent trip to Flagstaff. She expressed, "It's very interesting, I have to say, to be a tourist in your old hometown." Janelle, a mother of 5, added that it is somewhat fun because she knows all the best places to go and doesn't need to rely on GPS to navigate. Janelle discussed how Flagstaff still feels at home. She mentioned that it was refreshing to see her hometown from a tourist's perspective while still being close to her friends. The Sister Wives cast member hinted that her recent trip to Flagstaff brought back memories of her time living there. Janelle visited her old Pilates studio and several other places. She also found it fun to visit Flagstaff because she has many friends there. Janelle concluded that revisiting her old hometown was enjoyable because it offered a new perspective on familiar surroundings. What Janelle loves the most about Flagstaff? Janelle praises Flagstaff's well-thought-out layout. Janelle has been missing Flagstaff greatly since her move to North Carolina. She recently spent a week in her old hometown to attend some important matters and expressed how much she missed it. Janelle shared a photo of the outdoors, mentioning the beautiful trails. She wrote, "Trails wind through the city that make you feel like you are in the country. Peaceful this morning." Janelle noted that trails are one of the things she loved about Flagstaff and missed dearly. She also mentioned that she knew about 50 different trails that started in the city. Janelle shared more of her thoughts, praising Flagstaff's urban trails. She mentioned that she made sure to make the most of the trails during her recent visit to Flagstaff. Janelle also commented, "Yeah, just such a walkable city," noting the excellent map layout and well-planned structure. She acknowledged the efforts of those responsible for the city layout, stating that they had thought of everything, making it easy for biking and walking. The Sister Wives cast member concluded her statement by saying, "The urban trail system they have is amazing." Janelle has close friends in Arizona. Janelle had built a support system in Flagstaff. Janelle's friends are a major reason she feels such a strong connection to Flagstaff. Despite being in a troubled marriage, she was able to build strong relationships and form friendships with people who supported her through difficult times. In April 2025, Janelle shared photos of herself with her close friends in Flagstaff, expressing gratitude for their presence in her life. She wrote, "Contemplating tonight how amazing it is to have friends." Janelle discussed her recent visit to Flagstaff, stating, "I had to be back in Flagstaff this week to take care of some things. Met up with my squad." Janelle also revealed the reason she has such a strong bond with her friends. She shared that she didn't have time to be social when she was in the thick of raising kids and working full-time. She said that she was too busy because she was going to school for 3 of those years to finish her degree. Janelle noted that during that time, she only had work colleagues as friends, but over time, they became some of her closest friends. Janelle concluded her heartfelt message dedicated to her friends by saying, "Now they are amazing pieces of my life." Janelle's Tata Farms is facing delays. Tata Farms isn't as profitable as expected. Janelle has begun her new life in North Carolina. Not only has she relocated there, but she has also transformed her purchased 156-acre land into a farm, effectively turning her investment into a business. In 2024, Janelle launched her new money-making venture, Tata Farms, a flower farm in Coyote, North Carolina. She also created a website and encouraged Sister Wives fans to show their support by purchasing merchandise from her online store. Unfortunately, Janelle hasn't yet provided any updates on the success of her business. In the meantime, Janelle's daughter and co-business owner, Madison Brush, has mentioned that various issues from wetlands checks to endless permits have caused delays in the ongoing work on their farm. Is Janelle questioning her move to North Carolina? Janelle knows what's best for her future. It is difficult to determine if Janelle is questioning her decision to move to North Carolina. She misses Flagstaff and all of its positive attributes, but she likely understands that she made the wise decision to move away from the city. Janelle's new business venture is likely to be beneficial for her in the long run. While the farm may not be thriving currently, it is expected to become profitable eventually. Janelle is a skilled businesswoman with ample patience and strategic prowess. The Sister Wives cast member recognizes the importance of making wise money moves and practicing patience in life. Janelle Brown finally reunites with this Sister Wives star after Garrison Brown's tragic death. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives has finally reunited with her co-star 4 months after Garrison Brown passed away. Janelle tied the knot with Kody Brown in 1993. Janelle and Kody were step-siblings as her late mom, Cheryl Brown, and Kody's father, William Wynn Brown, were married for years before William died in 2013. Janelle and Kody welcomed 6 kids together, including Garrison, before they split in 2022. Garrison was found dead at home in Arizona in March 2024. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown spent some time with her family in Wyoming. She finally reunited with her sister wife Christine Brown Woolley. Christine created an Instagram post in collaboration with Janelle and Janelle's daughter with ex-Kody, Madison Brush. Christine wanted to document the fun day the 3 women spent together. She exclaimed that it was so needed. She added that she was incredibly grateful for her family. Christine added several hashtags such as #family, #family4life, and #family4ever. The ladies all smiled for the camera in the pictures. Janelle wore a sweatshirt with the message Optimist on it. Christine added the song We Are Family by Sister Sledge as the soundtrack for her video. How has Janelle Brown handled Garrison Brown's death? Janelle is looking forward to celebrating 4th of July. Janelle also posted a video she created for her Instagram fans from the same breathtaking location. She revealed that she was having a really good time hanging out with her family, which included Christine, Maddie, and the kids. Janelle shared that they were at a reservoir in the Wyoming mountains. She hoped that her followers would have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. She asked the ones who were in the US to share their plans in the comments section. Janelle's fans did as they were told and shared their exciting to-do lists for the weekend with the reality TV star. Janelle spent her first birthday without Garrison by her side in May 2024. She turned 55 years old and had a cake baked by Maddie. It was a German chocolate cake, and Janelle shared how she was red-faced from working in the garden as she cut through the cake. Janelle has been spending more time with the rest of her kids since losing Garrison. She also spoke about the emotional Mother's Day she spent making a single strawberry rhubarb pie. Janelle confessed that while it was a favorite in their family, no one loved it more than Garrison. Dealing with the loss of Garrison has been one of the toughest battles that Janelle has had to face in her life. However, Janelle remains strong for the sake of her other kids and to honor Garrison. Janelle is still in mourning, but it's her family that provides her with new, happy memories to help Janelle cope with the loss. Her ways of remembering her son are so special and praised by her sister Wives followers. Everything that Janelle does in Garrison's memory has a story behind it which is filled with lots of emotion, motherly love, and affection. Sister Wives Janelle Brown only one loyal to polygamy? If Kody Brown hadn't treated Janelle Brown and her children so poorly, would she have stayed in polygamy? Meri and Christine have made it absolutely clear they never want to live polygamy again. However, Janelle's admitted she might try it again under the right circumstances. As the family unit continues crumbling on season 19, many viewers debate Janelle's attitude toward the lifestyle. Was Janelle Brown a fan of polygamy all along? Since leaving Kody Brown, Janelle has had plenty to say on the matter and no shortage of grievances. But is it polygamy she grew to despise or just her husband? Janelle the only one that liked Sister Wives, a viewer asked on Reddit recently. I think Janelle is the only one that genuinely and truly loved being a sister wife. The OP went on to discuss how Janelle converted to the AUB from the mainstream LDS church. She also seemed to fight for the communal home again and always enjoyed the independence that came along with sharing Kody with other wives. I believe she was not interested in a traditional marriage, and even though she saw the favoritism from the beginning, it didn't bother her until it affected her children, the OP continued. If Kody hadn't turned on her kids, I think she would have stayed. Sister Wives fans weigh in on the idea. Other Reddit users had mixed feelings about the OP's points. They argued Janelle Brown certainly enjoyed elements of polygamy, but perhaps not the idea altogether. I think Janelle enjoyed the benefits of having Christine love and raise her kids, but I don't think she liked sharing Kody any more than the other wives did. I think she pretended. Janelle liked having her independence and a man in her life who she only had to see a few days a week. I don't think she will ever be in a monogamous marriage. She wouldn't want a man around 24/7. I don't think Janelle liked Sister Wives, but she wasn't the type of woman to stay at home with the children, so having Sister Wives was beneficial to her so she could work and be the breadwinner in the early years. Janelle seemed more indifferent to Sister Wives. I always thought that Janelle would have done well as a truck driver's wife, but then I guess that would leave her to take care of her kids alone without help. I think she's definitely cut out for a polygamist life, but she deserved a better partner than Kody. What do you think about this Sister Wives discussion on Reddit? Do you think Janelle Brown liked living a polygamous lifestyle? Add your own thoughts and ideas to the comments below. Sister Wives Janelle Brown's huge Coyote Pass settlement payout? Sister Wives star Janelle Brown talked with her daughter, Maddie Brown Brush, in the latest episode. They discussed Janelle wanting to settle the Coyote Pass land division. While Maddie wasn't thrilled with the proposed plan from Kody Brown, some hesitation was her resentment toward her dad. Without trust that he would do right by Meri and Janelle Brown, it makes them all leery to conduct business with him. However, seemingly, Janelle got a huge settlement payout in the end. What is fair? Undoubtedly, finalizing the dealings with Coyote Pass has been a true thorn in Janelle Brown's side. Throughout Sister Wives season 19, she has discussed how she isn't interested in returning to Kody Brown and the plural marriage. Likewise, she has frequently discussed how Kody is seemingly avoiding her about the division of Coyote Pass. Unmistakably, there is a great sense of urgency for Janelle since the contract for the property uses the land as collateral for any unpaid portion. Since they are at risk of losing the entire grouping, she pushes to address it. Notably, she didn't want them to miss the deadline. Furthermore, she simply wants to move on with her life. Additionally, Maddie Brown Brush has been leaning on Janelle to wrap up the dealings with the land since she and Caleb Brush are footing the bill for the new business in North Carolina. Although Kody was giving her the runaround, she got Meri Brown involved and also hired a lawyer to help sort the issues. Coyote Pass appraised value. Recently, one Redditor formatted information for Sister Wives viewers to see the appraised values gathered from public data. Although Janelle Brown was ready to settle for the land division proposition to receive 4 acres of the 14 from Coyote Pass, Maddie Brown Brush showed frustration with that idea. Originally, Janelle wanted Kody to buy her portion of the land, but he said he couldn't. Janelle Brown's huge Coyote Pass settlement payout? Without a doubt, Janelle Brown has been very concerned about Kody Brown being fair with the division of the property. On Reddit, one fan posted about Sister Wives star, Janelle walking away with a large sum of money. They say, "Did I miss this?" Then, the user adds, "So, Janelle got $340K, why is there no mention of Meri?" Furthermore, they added a screenshot talking about the property. It says, "Property ownership. The property is owned by Kody Brown, Meri Brown, and Janelle Brown." Christine Brown sold her portion of the property to Kody and Robyn for $10 in July 2022, and Janelle settled her share with Kody for $340,000 in 2023. However, Janelle Brown reportedly paid off 2 of the plots in June 2023. Interestingly, the number coincides with the exact amount she paid Kody to settle the debt. Likely, AI is pulling information to show that Janelle paid into the land instead of the assumed settlement. However, it would be roughly the estimated quarter that would be due her if they were basing a cash payout off the appraised value. Perhaps her lawyer got the settlement rolling and she got back what she directly paid in. Janelle Brown dishes on her favorite form of therapy, and how it's helped amid her life detox. Sister Wives Season 19 recently premiered, and Janelle Brown is rebuilding her life after leaving Kody Brown. The single mother has been through a lot in the last few years and is determined to live her best life. In the new year, Janelle announced she'd be focusing on herself and freeing her life of negativity. Since then, the reality television star has worked hard to create the life she always wanted to live. No longer being held back by Kody and the Brown family, she has finally been able to start thriving. Changing her life hasn't been easy, and there have been ups and downs, but Janelle has remained focused on her personal goals. During Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle moved away from Kody and what remained of the Browns' failed family. She left Arizona, bought a parcel of land in North Carolina, and started to build her dream home. For the first time in her adult life, Janelle could make decisions for herself, with no regard to Kody or his other 3 wives. Janelle started her detox in 2025. It's about making space for greater peace and clarity. In January, Janelle posted her New Year's resolution to Instagram, and it was all about a life detox. The Sister Wives Season 19 star announced her decision to focus on freeing herself of the toxic energy holding her back. She laid out her plan for how she planned to achieve her detox goals, which included physical activity, diet, and spiritual connection. "It's about making space for greater peace and clarity by detoxing my life emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually," read her caption. Janelle lost her beloved son, 25-year-old Garrison Brown, in 2024 and is still trying to heal from the devastation of such a soul-shattering loss. She's also rebuilding her life after ending her marriage of 29 years. It's no surprise she's determined to rid her life of the bad energy holding her back. Janelle's favorite form of therapy is gardening. She wanted to live a more simple life. Throughout the years, Janelle has always dreamed of farming. Unlike her ex-husband, Kody, who was a certified city dweller, Janelle wanted a different lifestyle. Her dream was to grow her own food and live closer to the land. When the Brown family bought a large parcel of land at Coyote Pass in Arizona, Janelle thought her dream would finally come true. The Sister Wives Season 19 cast member was busy planning an extensive system of greenhouses where she could grow most of the family's produce. The family fell apart before they could ever develop the land. Janelle's new dream life is shaping up nicely. Leaving Kody was the best decision she ever made. The Browns recently sold the Coyote Pass land at a tidy profit, but that didn't mean the end of Janelle's farming dreams. Since leaving Kody, the Sister Wives Season 19 star has purchased her land in North Carolina. She started building her dream home on the property, and started Tata Farms, her flower-growing business. Janelle often posts about her new gardening life on Instagram, and she has never looked happier or peaceful. Her 2025 detox has been going better than expected, always a struggle. Sister Wives Janelle Brown reveals if she overcame a major obstacle in North Carolina amid incredible new look. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives shared the challenges she encountered when she initially moved to North Carolina and how she has been receiving consistent support to overcome at least one of them. She was a part of a plural family for nearly 30 years as Kody Brown's wife. However, when he stopped prioritizing his family and his relationship with Janelle deteriorated, she chose to end their spiritual marriage. Since late 2022, the Sister Wives Season 19 star's been busy building her own life. She relocated to North Carolina to be closer to her children and started focusing on her fitness. Janelle recently discussed the difficulties she faced after moving from Flagstaff to North Carolina and how she successfully overcame them. In an Instagram story, Janelle wrote, "When you move to a new town, it's